All right, so this next one, honestly, I don't know what this looks like. Like, if I look at the thumbnail, I have an ad playing right now. If I look at the thumbnail for this, it looks like it might be either a horror game or like a survival craft game, where you're
Hmm.
stuck out on an island or something. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I don't know if you can see the thumbnail right here, but it's just like a person in a hood, and it's winter.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the heck is that? Okay, so have you heard of this?
Nope, I never heard of it.
All right,
Interested.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know what it is. So let's find out together. We are checking out the trailer for. The Action Pack needs you. You can support Mike's After Action reviews on our Patreon for as little as $3 a month. Every quarter, once we've made at least $200, we're going to be giving away 10% of our earnings from Patreon in a giveaway over on our Twitch, so go check that out as well. You can find all of the links for everything in the description and in the pinned comment down below. Do your part. Support the pack. The Action Pack. Indika. Official gameplay trailer. Now look, I know everybody's minds go to Indika like the weed. Indica is there's I guess that because Indica, I want to say, is like in a foreign country where they grow a lot of weed there, so they call it, so Indica, when you say that, is a slang term for marijuana. But I
Oh,
don't think that it's that.
I didn't even know that. Man, that's
Yeah,
interesting. A
yeah.
lot of them, believe me.
I,
Uh,
I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't know that. I think that's, yeah. I think so. But anyway.
or you just
So
started a new name for it right now when you
oh
said
yeah.
that.
So
My
Indica, yeah, take it from, make me famous on the internet by starting to call
oh,
everything.
you don't want to be famous for that.
Yeah. No, okay, so Indica official gameplay trailer, coming as from IGN. We're gonna like the video. It's got 298,000 views to 8,000 likes and 246 dislikes. Check out the bizarre new trailer for Indica to see gameplay and learn more about this upcoming third-person adventure game that combines exploration and environmental puzzles with a hint of platforming. Indica will be available in 2024 for PC and consoles, and a demo is available now on Steam from February 5th to February 12th as part of Steam Next Fest. So 2 more days, Steam Next Fest coming out. Indica tells the story of a young nun who sets off on a journey of self-discovery with the most unusual companion by her side, the devil himself. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I'm a Christian. And immediately you see it says the devil
Crazy.
when it says the companion. I'm going to tell you, this actually sounds like, tell me what you think. This actually sounds like something realistic. Like if I was a pilgrim, or I was like a very, a very ardent Christian person, and I was going on some kind of pilgrimage or something, who would be walking right beside me the whole time saying, why don't you cast yourself off of this building and angels will come and stop you from bashing your feet, that kind of thing.
Well, yeah, I don't think we can compare that to Christ's temptation, but yeah,
Well, you know what I'm
definitely.
saying. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's definitely. The devil's real, and sometimes he can be there when at certain points in your life and stuff. But yeah, it sounds interesting.
I just wonder. I just wonder if when it says companion, if it means like the word like you're working with the devil, okay, or if it means like he's with you and maybe is the bad guy. That's what I'm saying.
Right. It's being well. I guess we're not going to find out till we go through it and see it. Yeah. Now it's interesting.
Right. Okay. So yeah, do you have any other comments you want to make before we start the trailer here?
No, I want to see what it says.
All right. So here we go. So we got a 2-minute and 13-second trailer. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Hi, it's Travis with Oscar Mike Radio. Oscar Mike Radio is a military and veterans podcast and show about those who serve our country and those who have served and are doing amazing things.
But you know what? Let's take more. And then they had that fantastic
It's managing those logistics and getting things where they need to be on time.
I mean, come on.
Want to learn more? Want to follow the show? Go to OscarMikeRadio.com or the link below. We're Oscar Mike, and we're Mission in Flight. Thank you.
Here we go.
It's hard to imagine a place more distant from adventure than a convent.
Okay. Alright. This is a
The
nun
heroine of
simulator.
this story, if it were up to her, would have preferred to stay within its walls. However, destiny had something different in store for her. Open it.
Excusez.
Strange people.
Open it.
Now just wait a second now.
It's
I'm
ugly nut.
not Catholic. I'm not Catholic, okay? But I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that breaking and entering is against the code of the nuns or whatever tenets that they have. Let's just,
It's a different order.
somebody, yeah, something about this just doesn't seem right. If a nun just climbing through an open window to somebody's house, I don't know. Okay, yeah, sorry, but about halfway through this video here, let's
All
go
right.
and see. It does have some goofy camera. If you
Yeah.
think of it almost like it's almost, if you think of it the way like films are made, when films do like weird camera angles to capture weird
Right.
emotional feelings. Yeah, so it's definitely playing up on that. So let's move forward here though. Here we go.
It's like he's got a GoPro or something. Wow. Hello.
Yeah, see, this is what I was saying. How did that happen? Just a second. This is what I was saying. This looks like you're going on some journey, like you're given some task, probably a religious one because you're a nun, and then as you're going,
Right.
like you see, as you're going about completing your task, the devil comes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So that's what- How did that happen?
First, you got pushed out of your house, and then out of the monastery. And if, by chance, you were to kill someone and go to jail, sooner or later you'd get pushed out of there as well. So where now? Huh? So many options.
Just a second. So do you see that? I think that the narrator, what do you think of this? I think the narrator is the devil.
It sounded like part of it was, I'm for sure. I mean, that sounded like a sinister voice for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
So what I'm getting from this, and I'm not sure, the description of the video game made it sound like you were gonna possibly it was very nondescript, but it sounded like, it says, oh, the devil's gonna be your companion, almost like you're gonna be a nun going around using devil powers. But it seems like to me, it seems like to me this is a more of like a psychological thing where
Right.
you're gonna be a nun and you're going the journey and you have your different tasks, and the devil is going to be talking to you the whole time, trying to get you to
Right.
do wrong things.
I-
It seems
You know what I thought of when I started watching this? I thought of the movie Fallen with Denzel Washington, where he's
Okay.
fighting he's battling a demon in the movie.
Yes.
That is an awesome movie. But when I saw this, I was thinking that's the kind of companion that this is talking about. I believe, not that they're friends or anything like that, but the nun's dealing with this demon or devil or whatever.
Yeah.
In this video, it's very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is this has the potential. I'm not sure. I haven't played the game or anything. This has the potential to be like a more grounded, realistic version of Diablo, where instead of fighting hordes of demons with a sword, you're just a normal person walking around being tempted by the devil.
Right.
Yeah.
Or fighting his works.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, there is, like I said, there is some of this. I'm sure narratively, this nun doesn't actually go to hell or anything like that. But when you see her enter into this red area, that probably serves as some kind of visualization of a temptation from the devil or something like that.
And we have to give her some Olympic points there, which does have some skills moving around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move forward. We got about 30 seconds left. Here we go.
Okay. Wow.
So I'm going to tell you the truth. Actually, I did not. Oh, here we go. 1 second. There's a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to add this to my wish list. I'll tell you guys in a second. Okay. What the heck?
This is reach.
Okay, go back.
Yeah.
Go back.
It looked
like
it was in Russia or something. Did you see the cross at the end?
The cross at the end.
Yeah, the cross at the end is more one that would be like a Orthodox cross, not a Catholic cross. But I don't know for sure. Yeah,
I was going to say Eastern Orthodox. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you the truth. Opening this, I thought it would maybe be something a little interesting or something, but actually this is something, depending on its length, this is something that I actually, and I'm going to do it right now because, well, no, I'm not because it'll show me the price and we're going to ask in a second. But this is something that I would like to play. I think would be interesting to play if it's not too long. If it's like a 8-hour to 10-hour game, I would play this. If it's something like a 30-hour adventure, I don't want to walk around like a nun for a super long time. And I only say that because, you guys know, I'm a YouTuber and I have to play games, so I might not have time to play something like that. But if the length is right, I might actually play this.
But one thing, Michael, is that you don't see. I've not seen a game like this before, where the person, at least recently, where the person's a religious figure, as kind of I'm assuming the hero of the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting twist.
Right, and a little bit more of a grounded, because usually, when you have games where you're fighting something demonic, where it's actually talking about Judeo-Christian things, okay, when you're fighting something demonic, it's like demons coming from hell physically, and then you're like Diablo, where you're fighting them with a sword, or or even in games where your demons come from hell and you shoot at them and stuff with a gun or whatever. Yeah. But this is just basically, if you're a Judeo-Christian, you believe in that type of thing. This seems like this is what Judeo-Christians believe may possibly happen in battles of the religious type.
Yeah.
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 How much would you? How much would you?
Okay, I'm gonna say $35.
Okay,
I might be
I'm actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go with you and say that that seems like about correct. I don't know it looks like it might not be, just based on the trailer. It looks like it might not be like a super AAA title. So I'm gonna say around $30 is a good place. Let me just look. Odd Meter and 11-Bit Studios are the creators here. I've got about 50 seconds, so I'm just gonna real quick. Okay. They made that. Okay, these are the guys that made the Invincible and Frostpunk. Okay, so it might be, so it might be something there. That's a little bit of a better thing there. So I don't know how much it's not telling me.
I thought I saw it when you were going through.
Indika game. I'm not seeing a cost. There's no price here listed on Steam, but Yeah, interesting. Okay, so we've got the ad coming up. We got an ad. Listen, guys, we got an ad coming up in about 5 seconds. So I'm gonna put us to ad break. Then we're gonna come back and look at the comment section here, and then we'll move on to the next one. So we will see you guys after these short messages. All right, we are back, everybody. Sorry, we went a little bit long into, and then went into the next segment here. So just we're gonna finish Indika up real quick. I guess other Mike, you were saying Indika's a name, like a name, you know.
It is. It's a name that kind of means independent nature, very friendly, approachable, generous.
Okay.
You know, you can see that in the game. I saw that and I go, that you see the person kind of doing, like you said, breaking into house and stuff. That's kind of spontaneous. So,
yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
So this is going to be a platform puzzler. It's from the people. Fallen is a favorite. Okay. So this is coming in Q2 2024 according to Steam. So in the second quarter. So we've got a few months before that hits. Made by the same guys who made The Invincible, which is, by all accounts, everything I've heard of it, a well-rated game. If I click on Invincible, it's $30, and it's very positive. So probably this one will be, although we can't see how much it's going to cost. It's probably, if we just think about it, the last game they published was The Invincible, so this is probably going to be around the same level, about $30. So, but that's just speculation. Don't take my word on it. Yeah, looks interesting. Let's check out the comment section though, see what other people have to say about it. Literally not able to decide whether this game is comedy or horror. Probably a little bit of both. There's probably going to be some funny stuff that happens. It looks a little bit horror because there's like demon elements with fighting off the devil, and then in the Judeo-Christian way of fighting off the devil, and then also some puzzling stuff. This actually looks really interesting though to me. Like this looks like this looks like the type of game where it's like if you're looking for just a casual game that's not intensive in combat and you just want like a nice little adventure, this seems like
it's a thinking game. I mean, it's a thinking game. It's a puzzle. It's a mystery that you're working. I think it's a mystery you're working through. I never thought of comedy with this, but then I thought about the end with the guys dancing, and there may be some.
Yeah. Well, I think the camera angles.
Yeah.
The camera angles look ridiculous.
Yeah. The GoPro.
Let's see what other. Yeah. After playing the demo a few minutes ago, I'm genuinely interested in this game. It was a unique experience, and the game's tone swinging between horror and comedy was pretty interesting. Okay, so I think probably the comedy is going to come from people acting ridiculous, and then the horror is because of the content of the game. Those are my kids playing in the background, by the way. Just letting you know. Let me see. Played the demo earlier. The game is very promising. A great horror adventure with some light comedy elements. Okay, so this sounds pretty cool. Yeah, this sounds pretty cool, pretty interesting. Don't know when it's coming out. Probably going to be about $30. So check it out. But we have gone a little bit long here in that first segment, so we're going to move on now to the next one and see if we can. Let's see if we can finish up video games here. Here we go. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.